Hi, in this video I'd like to continue on the topic of HPV. Now we know that cancers are the second most overall cause of death in the world, with the first being heart disease. Now the most common form of cancers among women is cervical cancer next to breast cancer. Now cervical cancer primarily is only caused by HPV infections. Now, HPV infections are very common because of how easily spread, and then they are mainly spread through skin-to-skin contact and also sexual intercourse. So if you are sexually active at any point, there's an 80 to 90% chance that you will catch a HPV infection during this period. But do not worry, because HPV infections can be dealt with your own body's immune system. Your own immune system will be able to recognize it and then also eliminate it, preventing it to cause any pre-cancerous lesions, also lead to any cancers of the throat, the esophagus, or the reproductive system. But in cases where your immune system is unable to handle or deal with the HPV infection, then it may advance into something that we know as a pre-cancerous lesion stage, and eventually, if not dealt with, can cause to cervical cancer, penile cancer, and other forms of cancers of the throat, the nose, and also. So for diagnosis, for women we will generally do a pap test where we will do a examination of the cervical cells and also a physical observation of any abnormality in the cervix. Now, generally in the precancerous lesions, there are 3 stages: CIN1, CIN2, and CIN3, and then they are progressively severe. So at this stage, treatment is still viable, because when you reach stages of the cancer, cervical cancer is already reached, treatment is much less viable and also much less effective, because it is much more advanced now and also much more aggressive. It is very hard to guarantee treatment for patients with this stage. So treatment is done via using a form of acetic acid to just apply it on the abnormal tissues that are observed on the cervical surface. Now these tissues have to be removed so that they do not proliferate, propagate, and advance into cervical cancer stage. So how we do it is that we use this acid known as Antai, which is also the proprietary liquid medication and invention of Antai Hospital. Now it's very effective in dealing with this type of precancerous lesion stage and also HPV infection stage, where these tissues, once exposed to this medication, in 1 to 2 days, they will shed off. These infected tissues, they will shed off, revealing the healthy cervical tissues underneath. So under close monitoring, we can actually bring your HPV positive into a HPV negative, and then you can resume a healthy life. Now, if you'd like to find out more information about our HPV treatment, more information about how HPV infects one another and why it is so widespread, please visit our website, visit our YouTube channel, and if you have any questions, please leave them down for me in the comments below.